Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is Let's Play Digimon Survive part 54. In the previous video we ventured into the shrine and faced off with Kaito and Boltabautamon. We defeated Boltabautamon, but then he ate Kaito and is now stronger. And we're gonna fight either him or the Master, or both, maybe. Because the way it works in Wrath is we fought we fought Plutomon, then we fought the Master, then we fought Plutomon again. I don't know if that's how it's gonna go here. Presumably. Dog, you can't moan like that. I'll get banned from YouTube. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like actually just the same dialogue from Wrath as well. At least the Master's dialogue is.
Huh? おい、あいつ自分から主に食われに行った。
我取り戻したり、巫女の力、豊富の知識、すべてが我が体内にあり。
なんか主が元気になってる。
ボルトバウタモンごとみゆきの力を取り戻したのかもしれない。じゃああいつは今世界の扉を開く力を手に入れたってことか？
まずいわ、みんな今すぐに主を倒さなきゃ。
ボルトバウタモンとの戦いで主が消耗しているうちに主を止めよう。二つの世界を救うんだ。
Alright, round 3 of facing off against his Orbliness. He doesn't have the big, he doesn't have Bolt Bautmon growing out of his head this time, like with Plutomon. Oh, we get to pick 6 extra units? I guess we'll take you guys. None of you are really leveled, but, there, our own Bolt Bautmon. Master defeated, all annihilated. We are still on hard, right? Yeah. Even though it's more like normal, just because we have those extra New Game Plus levels. I mean, it's not that much. We're probably only about, like, maybe 10 levels higher. Maybe not even that high on some of the characters. I don't know if I've ever actually gotten to attack with you, because you're so freaking slow. Oh, I wanted to, yeah, free cursor. You just have your same stuff. The World Warden. Yeah, we want you to evolve, so you don't get, you know, one shot by an orbital laser. Go ahead and boost your stats. I'm a little worried, like, putting you near other characters, just because, like, I don't want you to get hit. What is your passive? Or you just raise your own defense? Like, I'm a little, like, I don't know. I kind of don't want to put anyone near War Greymon, because I don't want him to get, like, I want some of our weaker members to get slapped. Go ahead and boost him up. Don't forget about me, man. Minoru goes around the outside. Get up in there. Yeah. You definitely want to take out Bolt Valtmon, right? Alright, you can only move 2 squares.
私の番ね。もっと守れる力を。行きましょう。
At least he goes last. There is a universe where they could have given the master like a bunch of speed and then he could just like straight up one-shot you before you get to evolve. We don't need to talk. Like best case scenario is he hits like Bolt Valtmon or something. Okay, like I said, best case scenario. Wow, you didn't actually die? That's... What? That's actually insane. My dude's level fucking 11. I mean, levels don't seem like that impactful. I mean, they are and they aren't. Oh, I didn't even think about your elemental stats. Okay, you resist everything. Really?
私がやろう。
Hit him with the laser beam, Minoru.
これでどうだ。
これは
やったの。でもなんか変だよ。
この感じ、初めてボルトバウタモンを見た瞬間と同じ感覚だ。
うん、私たちも感じる。まるで主の内側から邪悪な心が膨れ上がってくるような。
まさかボルトバウタモンが内側から主を乗っ取り返そうとしてるのか。
Oh, now he's busting out like a zit. It looks pretty cool.
ご名答。ついに手に入れた。ああ、よかった。巫女を取り込んでいたおかげで内側から主の意識に直接接触し肉体を奪い返すことができたのですから。
なんでそこまで危ないことすんの。下手したらあんた食われて終わりだったじゃない。
I don't think the dude really cares about his life expectancy all that much.
決まっているでしょう。復讐ですよ。
それってカイト君があなたの中に残していった気持ち。
そうでもあり違うとも言えます。私の中には2つの復讐心がある。カイトの世界に対する復讐心、そして私の主に対する復讐心ですよ。
ボルトバウタモン、いやピエモンが主を憎んでたってことか。
主の言いなりになって全てをお膳立てした。そうすれば世界が救われると、そう騙されていた。しかし主は我々のことなど使い捨ての手駒としか思っていなかった。手駒だとすら思っていなかった。神の慈愛などそこにはなかった。主は世界の神ではない。 強大な憎悪とそれを原動力としてひたすらうごめく
Guess it takes one to know
大いな
one.
る力の塊。理想も思想もなんにもないただの生命維持のからくり。なんて滑稽。
何それ、どういうこと？生命維持って。
ヨタ話が過ぎましたかね。まあいいではありませんか。もう主はいない。私の中で怨念を渦巻かせているだけ。それだけの存在となり果てたのですから。そうそう、私の中といえば今私は生贄になった者たちを主ごと私の中に取り込んでいるんですよ。多くの生贄となった者たちの意識も渦巻いています。何千何万、もちろんあなたたちの仲間も。
そんな、カイトくん、ミュウちゃん。
寮に修二さんも主の中に、今はお前の中にいるってのかよ。
ええ、くだらない、そしておぞましい思考が助けて生きたい、苦しい。自分のことばかりとても浅ましくくすぶり続ける。今に世界ごと幾万の意識も消し去ってあげましょう。
世界ごと消し去るだって。
巫女の力を使ってこうするんですよ。
何あの光。
あれはみゆきが作り出したものと同じ
It's not really a door.
二つの世界をつ
Or
な
a
ぐ
portal.
扉だ。じゃああれが俺たちの世界につながってる。
I mean, I guess you can have a circular door. Most
お
people
や
don't.
おや、
Be kind of
帰り
weird.
たければ扉を通って帰ってもいいん
Maybe
で
if
す
you're a
よ。
hobbit, you can get away with it.
どこにいようと、もうじきこの世界とあなたたち人間の世界は消えるのです。
Bro, you're getting mollywopped. Stop talking shit.
そんなこと絶対にさせない。
なぜです？それがカイトの願いだというのに、自分たちの欲望のため他者を平気で踏みにじる世界、他人の犠牲の上で成り立っている事実から目を背ける世界、妹が犠牲になり続ける世界。彼はそんなもの壊してしまいたかったのです。
違う。
カイトの怒りは私の中で生きています。すべてを破壊し尽くしましょう。
It is kind of interesting that Kaito is like acting out of like a warped view of what he thinks Miyu wants, and now Boltaboutmon is acting out of a warped view of what he thinks Kaito wants.
それが私のうちに渦巻くカイトの意志。
違う。カイトはもうそんなこと望んでいなかった。
そうだよ。そもそもカイトは最初から誰かを傷つけたくて傷つけてたんじゃないし。
Okay, to be fair, that shit ain't true. He was punching the hell out of that Numamon
本当は
and potentially many others off screen.
曲がったことなんか大嫌いなんだから。
あいつはミユのために復讐しなきゃってそう思い込んでたから破壊を望んだだけだ。だから俺たちの言葉を聞いて自分の間違いに気づいてくれたんだよ。
ええ、勘違いや暴走もあったけど、カイト君はただただミユちゃんを守りたかっただけ。守れなかった後悔から逃れるために復讐に走ってしまっただけなのよ。
ミユのいない世界を壊してしまいたい。それは確かに カイトの心の一部だったのかもしれない。でもそれでも僕たちは信じてる。カイトのその怒りはもう消えたんだって。カイトは自分の間違いを理解して前に進もうとしてたんだって。カイトとの絆が切れた時点でお前の中の怒りはもうカイトのものじゃない。お前はカイトの後悔を自分の都合のいいように利用しているだけだ。
興味深い話ですが、意味はありませんよ。
That's the equivalent of when you get like owned in like a internet comment exchange, and then you just say, "I will no longer be replying to any more comments. This conversation is over."
もう話はおしまいです。私の意志を否定するのであれば、あなたたちの意志を突き通そうとするならば、あなたたちの存在を
Or sometimes when you own someone and they keep replying to you, and you're like, "Nah, dude, you got owned. Fucking give it up."
少し遊んで差し上げましょう。
All right. Okay. Now we have less people to choose from. You think either of these guys will actually get into play before we kill the boss? Bolt to Batamon Fusion. Excuse me. my Phoenixmon, he's very sick and confused. Is that like your passive or something? Those damage enemy units on their turn with a low chance of inflicting sleep. A low chance, you say? You didn't get slept. And it sucks that Minoru doesn't go first. Because if Minoru goes first, we can, you know, boost Wargreymon movement before his action, but I think you can still clip. But you can, oh, you can clip. Okay, no sleep.
絶対に勝つんだ。アロドゥルモン、覚悟はいいか。
All right, you know what? You know what? You're not lucky. Minoru, right down the middle. Yeah, it's not really a ton of damage. You know, you're just fucking lucky Wargreymon wasn't in the AoE. If so, I would never forgive you. Hey, I woke up Phoenixmon, so it's not all bad. Yeah, talk to Minoru. Alright, don't one-shot Wargreymon. I mean, it seems very unlikely you'd be able to one-shot him, but, you know. At the very least, don't status him or nothing, because he's going to go first, and I won't have a chance to cure him if he does get statused. Oh, God. Okay, I see no statuses. We all lived. Alright, you're fucking dusted. Don't ever talk to me. I don't know, do we have to fight, like, because in Wrath, we ended up still at the fight, like, regular Plutomon again, and that was actually the hard part.
ありえない。ありえない。私が負ける。負ける。嘘だ嘘だ嘘だ嘘だ嘘だ嘘だ嘘だ。
現実を見やがれ。今のボロボロになったお前自身をな。
僕たちの勝ちだ。
Dog, what did I tell you about moaning like that in my video?
これで全て元通りになる。
The freaking algorithm's gonna detect it and delete me from orbit.
たくま、
急ぐって。
何すっとぼけてんの。扉が開いている今のうちなら元の世界に帰れるじゃない。扉が閉じちゃったら本当に元の世界に戻れなくなっちゃうかもしれないよ。
あ、そうか。それなら急がないと。
ちょっと待って、二人とも扉をよく見てみて。
Oh lord, it's big?
あの扉閉じるどころかどんどん大きくなっていくわ。ええ、それだけじゃない。扉が固定化されていってる。固定化って何？しっかりしたっていうか、ちょっとやそっとじゃ閉まらなそうっていうか。
I'll take your word for it.
うまく説明できないけど、二つの世界がつながりっぱなしになりそうに、そう、くっついて融合しちゃいそうに見えるのよ。融合？
ああ、俺もフローラモンと同じように感じる。あの扉はもう一時的なものではない。これってやべえんじゃねえのか。
このまま扉が開いたままなら、この世界と僕たちの世界がつながる。
つながって？そんでどうなるんだ？
世界の行き来が自由になる。誰でもどちらの世界にも行けてしまう。
うん、多分そうだ。だから僕たちの世界に
獣神が現れるようになるってわけ？
こっけいな。
お前まだ生きてやがったのか。
ここに来る途中、あなたたちも見たでしょう。壁画の数々を。元は一つだった二つの世界を表す図。古の時代に分かたれた二つの世界。そしてこちらの世界はいわば人間が捨てた本能の世界。
They were actually getting some like real lore here.
本能の世界？どういうことだ？
捨てられた世界、滅びゆく世界、片側だけ人知れず死んでいく世界。そんなものは許さない。扉は開いた。
It's more raving than response, and Baltabaltamon's eyes look vacant. He can still hear us, or is he too far gone?
復讐は、怒りは、私だけの感情ではない。多くの同胞が、せいぜい絶望にあがきな。
ボルト・バウタモン。
今の話本当だったらどうしよう。ポルトバウタモンの同胞が来るってさ。
きっと恨みを持った獣神が僕たちの世界にやってくるって話だ。
Yeah, we got Takuma, Earth's #1 defender.
そんなのやばいじゃん。ねえ、どうにかならないの？
くそ、結局ボルトバウタモンのやり逃げかよ。
私たち一体どうすれば？
なあ、どうなるんだよ。俺たちの世界は、この世界は。なあ、タクマ。
僕だってわからないよ。でもこれからきっと両方の世界が 大混乱になるんじゃないかな。
私たちだってラブラモンたちと出会った時驚いたもの。敵対してくる獣で溢れたら世界はパニックに。パニックなんてものじゃ済まないわ。下手をしたら世界は全然別の姿に変わってしまうかも。でもそんなのどうしたらいいの。みんながみんな獣神たちとすぐに打ち解けられるわけじゃ。
待って、葵さん。僕たちはもうアグモンたちを怖がったりしないよね。それは一緒に過ごしているうちにアグモンたちがどんな存在か知ることができたからで、怖がるべき相手とそうじゃない相手を理解することができるようになったからだ。
それってつまり。
みんな帰ろう、僕たちの世界に。
はあ？どういうことだよ。
何かいい方法思いついたな。
だって僕たちはよく知っているじゃないか。
I mean, you're also 14, you know?
こっちの世界のことを、アグモンたちのことを。
They're gonna be like, yeah, alright, whatever you say, kid. Have you done your algebra homework yet?
これから混乱する世界を救えるのはアグモンたちを知ってる僕たちしかいない。僕たちがアグモンたちについて元の世界の人たちに教えていくんだ。
そんなことが私たちにできるのかしら。
もちろん僕たちだけじゃ難しい。でも仲間がいるんだ。アグモン、みんな力を貸してくれる？
僕たち？
一緒に来て手伝ってほしい。僕たちのパートナーとしてさ。
それって僕たちも一緒にタクマたちの世界へ行くってこと？
そうだよ。みんなの存在がきっと鍵になる。こっちの世界から来る生き物は怖い敵ばかりじゃないってことを教えてほしい。
これは責任重大だな。
でもこんな状況じゃ他の選択肢なんてないんじゃない？葵のみんなのために私たちが力になれるのなら。
そっか、一緒にいられるんだ。これからもタクマの力になれるんだ。僕タクマと一緒に行くよ。どこまでだってずっと一緒だ。
ありがとうアグモン。みんなも僕たちの絆で解決しよう。世界に起きる混乱を。
こうなりゃ最後までとことん付き合うぜ。俺たちなら何だってできる。
うまくいくかはわからないけどやってみる価値はあるってわけね。ええ、やりましょう。私たちみんなの力で。
And then they were all ignored and the world fell into chaos anyway. The end. Then we walked back through the door to our world. Maybe it wasn't a doorway back to the world we knew. I wasn't afraid. Together my friends and I were going to save this new world. Fight against chaos. Even if it meant a different kind of fight than what we've been through so far. It's been a year since then. Yeah, this section was a lot faster than
僕たちが元の世界に帰った後、世界は大きく変化した。
and like the moral route. Granted, it may also been because we skipped some dialogue potentially by beating the dude so fast. Because you know, like after when Minoru got hit, he had like that line where he was talking to the Kaito, for instance. Actually, was that the fight from earlier? I don't know. Because sometimes there's like, you know, it's like turns progress, you get like extra in battle dialogue, and we may have skipped some of that by just winning too quickly.
予想通り僕たちの世界へ アグモンたちのような獣神が現れたんだ。
I mean, it definitely looks a lot brighter and happier than in the Wrath ending.
人類が彼らについて学ぶ時間もないまま、世界はたくさんの獣神で溢れ、多くの国々で大混乱が巻き起こり、そんな中、僕とアグモンのような魂を共有した運命のパートナーとなる獣神と出会う子供が現れ始めた。ただ、全ての人がパートナーに出会えるわけではない。結果としてパートナーを持った人とそうでない人、両者の間には大きな心の隔たりが生まれてしまった。獣神の強い力は人々に恐れられた。その恐怖はパートナーを持つ人にも向けられたんだ。やがてパートナーを持つ人は多くの偏見やデマ、誤解や差別にさらされることになって、世界の混乱と断絶は広がっていく一方だった。きっとこの世界はこれからもっとその中で僕
That Takuma's large brain. Oh. We've each kept doing all we can to show humans and Kiminogami can get along. Part of the effort is the lab known as the Japanese Institute of Electric Symbiotes. It provides daily support so people can find partners, so people who find partners can live in this world in peace. These motherfuckers really put a bunch of teenagers in charge of their state-of-the-art super lab?
もちろんよ。獣神は、その子はあなたのパートナーなの。
And no, you can't eat him.
あなたが優しい心で接すれ
Or
ば、
her.
あなたや周囲の人に危害を加えるようなことはしないわ。でも、みんながモンスターは危険だって。
True, but they're also rad as hell, so it evens
モ
out.
ンスターに好かれる私は悪い子だってみんな言うんだもん。大丈夫、悪い子なんてことないわ。パートナーはあなたの心を映す鏡なの。あなたがきちんと自分と向き合えば、この子も正しく力を使えるわ。自分と向き合う？ええ、自分の本当にやりたい
But what if I feel
ちゃ
evil?
んと向き合うの。一人じゃできないかもしれないけど、あなたにはパートナーがいるでしょ。だから大丈夫。自分とパートナーを信じて心を一つにするのよ。
お疲れ様、葵さん。相変わらずだね。
たくまくん、それ褒めてる？
うん、一応。
Although I still think she can sometimes be a little overbearing.
大したことはしてないわ。それに大切なのはこれからでしょ。
そうだね。この子がどうなるか、僕たちは見守らなきゃいけない。
Providing support for people with partners comes down to a lot of what Aoi just did. Take care of the kids who've gained this new power and teach them how to use it. They also put out legitimate information on the Kiminogami to combat all the hate. Minoru!
たくま、葵ちゃん、ちょうどよかった。パートナーと出会った子、新しく見つけたよ。今から連れてくるから、念のためにミノルとファルコモン借りていい？
またかよ。最近多くないか？こう連発されると体が持たないっていうか。
ミノルくん、そういうこと言わないの。その子は今までずっと不安だったはずよ。助けられるのは私たちしかいないんだから。
葵さん、ミノルも分かってるから、お説教はその辺で。
そうそう、冗談だって。休日返上で俺はバリバリ働きます。
うわ、嘘っぽい。もうミノルくんったら、まあいいけど。
You love and cherish Minoru because he's the only character who never dies in any routes. Minoru stays fucking winning.
じゃあお迎えよろしくね。偏見を持つ人たちから危害を加えられる前に。
ああ、お前も一緒に行こうぜ、タクマ。
そうだね。僕も少し外の空気を吸いたいし。
もう夕飯までには帰ってきてよね。
There's still a lot of problems between humans and Kiminogami. There's the discrimination to deal with, not to mention issues caused by the Kiminogami. Things will take time to resolve and people's hearts will need to grow. But even so, I believe if humans and Kiminogami stick together, one day we'll make this work.
信じてね。あなたは選ばれた子供なんだから。
And remember, anyone who's mad at you is just fucking jealous that they don't get a damn dinosaur.
選ばれた子供か。
To be honest, I'm also a little worried. Our hope is to build a world in which kids and partners can live freely. But if we're not careful, those of us who've gained power through our partners could cause great suffering like Kaito did when he wanted to destroy the world. In the new world, we can't let that happen. People will need to live better lives. And we've all got to keep working, so no one else will ever know the kind of pain Kaito did. But by treating those with power as special, are we making the discrimination worse? What about the concerns of those who lack partners? Aren't we disregarding them?
タクマ、早く迎えに行こうぜ。
I feel like they at least consider. I mean, you know, honestly, there would be some fucking jealousy if it was like, oh, you're going to class, and it's like, oh, freaking Kevin has a damn dinosaur now. Like, what the fuck, man? I want a dinosaur. This is bullshit. Fuck Kevin.
ごめん。すぐ行くよ。
What kind of future is this world headed towards? I'm scared. I'm worried about how things will turn out. But despite that, I'm going to keep chasing my dream, fighting the only way I know how. I hope that the Kiminogami and humans continue to work together, and we can keep living in this chaotic world. Yes, I'll fight as long and hard as it takes. Okay. I don't know, I like that one. I mean, the biggest criticism is that it's just very similar to Wrath. It's not like as unique as Moral was. I was kind of hoping that it would be, because I mean, Moral had like overlap, but I felt like it was different enough from Wrath / Harmony. Whereas Harmony and Wrath are like very similar with just kind of like different flavors to them. I think if I had played Harmony first, it would be my favorite. Like, I think it's actually a bit better than Wrath. I think I like Wrath more just because I played it first, and because they're so similar. Like, Harmony was, like, very predictable as a result, because it just follows the same story beats just with, like, characters interchanged. I think I kind of liked the, like, I liked the ending of Wrath a bit more just because it felt more realistic. Or, I don't know, I kind of like the more, like, down vibe, right? As opposed to, you know, Harmony, which is, like, it's still, like, it's not, like, a purely happy ending. Like, it, you know, it still kind of acknowledges some of the problems, but it's definitely much more positive compared to, like, Wrath, which is, like, shit's fucked. You know, we're just trying to make it slightly less fucked, but for the most part, shit's fucked. Now, we don't really have to sit through all this. We are still kind of like early in the video. We're only 40 minutes in. I kind of thought the wrap up would take longer. Sure, we'll save here. That does mean it's finally time to embark on the true ending. Now, and the main things I know is that apparently, first things first, you have to make Ryu have a certain percentage of affinity and like agree with him on stuff, and then he will live. So I don't really know when we'll start the next video. I'm thinking I'll probably just play through parts 1 and 2 again, like on my own time, like, you know, in between videos. And then we'll probably start the next video at the free time section of part 3. And because we'll try and like talk, well, I don't know, we've already talked to Ryu during there. I don't know, maybe we'll start at the Arikinimon like branch again. We'll just have to see like if things start getting different before that. We'll probably start the next video around part 3. And we'll just make sure that we pick all of Ryu's options, try and get his affinity as high as possible. Same with like maybe we'll also work on Shuji. I don't necessarily know if Shuji has to be saved as well. Or like if you have to have his affinity a certain, because I mean I would assume, right, that if Ryo lives, that would kind of lock you into the true ending, right? Because I mean it's possible the normal endings are could factor in whether or not Ryu lives and you could still get them. I don't really know, which that would be kind of neat if it did work like that. But like say, you know, you're on a New Game Plus playthrough, you save Ryu but you don't save Shuji, so you still get one of the normal endings but like Ryu is in it. That would be kind of cool, but I don't know if it, you know, if it would really factor that in. And especially considering how it feels like Wrath and Harmony are, I mean, they're not copy-paste of each other. There are some differences, but it does kind of feel like they probably wanted to have like 3 fairly distinct endings, and maybe one of them just kind of had to get copied, is the way it feels like. Because like Moral, I felt like, even though it's probably my least favorite of the 3 routes, is because it felt like too standard, right? Like nothing really bad happens in it, you know, aside from like Ryo and Shuji dying on the main path. I mean, Digimon dies, but like honestly, who cares? He's like in the game for very little time. His death has like nowhere near the impact as Miyu or Saki or Aoi and Kaito's. But I mean, Moral is good. It's just like, you know, it's kind of like the standard what you would expect ending for like a, you know, JRPG. So I liked Wrath and Harmony for being a bit different in that regard. But I guess we will go ahead and stop here a little early again. I kind of just expected the final fight sequence to take longer, like there to be more dialogue and everything. Because like the Moral one, like the fight took forever because there was all the, you know, dialogue and everything. Which was cool. I'm not saying that as a complaint, but if anything, I would have kind of liked to see a bit more of that here. But it could have also been that there was some and we just kind of blew through it because we're a little overpowered with it being a New Game Plus run. And I guess even more than just the extra levels is all the items we dumped onto Agumon, like all the stat boosting items from 2 playthroughs. But yeah, next time we will start working on the true ending, so I'm excited to see how that goes. You know, we got like a little bit of deeper lore there at the end with Bolt Bautmon saying that the Phantom world is actually the original world and they were once one, as opposed to it being that they were 2 from the start, which is new information. And that could have something to do with the Master wanting revenge, maybe feeling that this world was abandoned, and that's why he's so full of loathing. But we'll learn going forward. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.